Alright, here we have round 1 of the team draft against Lannyvine. He has no Soulbind. I have Tusken Sporelord. And this hand is mediocre at best, honestly. I've got the... I don't actually know what I would play first here. There's no reason to play Dark Shard Witch, really. I mean, it scales okay, but the only Dark Forge I have is Shadeclaw Zombie. And I'm not even guaranteed to draw that. So I'm probably gonna play... maybe Torg my Guardian just as a 4/4 and Gnarly Ooze. Maybe Torg my Blight Skull. Something along those lines. I'm hesitant in playing the Dark Shard Witch because it's pretty low health for a rank 2 card. Well, actually, it's kind of average, but the Gnarly Ooze gives me value off my other creatures and sticks around a little longer, and the Torg my Guardian is something I definitely want to level up because I have a lot of plants in my deck. Okay, so he played a Darkstone Acer. So he's at least Tempest, probably Tempest Utera, I'd imagine. He can play a Darkroot Shambler to pump his Darkstone Acer. That doesn't really matter a whole lot. I think I'm going to play Nralius in front of it. Playing these two creatures, the one downside about it is I don't, my creatures just suck. Like, they're not huge at all. So I think I would just play Nralius in front of it, or Torgmire Guardian in front of it, so it lives. I'm not going to exile the Guardian because I want to keep it. And then just Nralius. Center lane in case he's if he's Aloyan, then I can stop him from playing his I can't stop him from playing his 5/4 Overwatch, but it does at least trade with Nralius. My 2/2 and then my 4/4. Ooh, I have the Cavern Slime and Ursine Strength combo, and I can Scourge Hydra away my Nralius. I got a couple, or Corpse Crawler. Actually, I have a couple options in this hand. It just really depends on what he's doing over there. The only thing I'm definitely not playing is Deep Branch Prowler. And if I'm not playing Ursine Strength on Cavern Slime, I don't see a reason to play Cavern Slime. So I'm probably going to play some combination of Scourge Hydra, Corpse Crawler, like sack the Gnarly Ooze and then get a bigger, or like ping the Ooze token. Or I could possibly Ursine Strength like the Torgmire Guardian if he blocks it. Something like that. So if he's playing Steam Sentinel and not blocking with it, he probably has a Flame Riff Instigator, yeah. Which doesn't bother me a whole lot. It's kind of annoying that I don't get any value off of my... Steam Sentinel is really hard to block, so I think what I'm going to do is just attack here, and then play Corpse Crawler to kill the... I have two options. I can Corpse Crawler in the side lane here, sacrificing the Raleigh Ooze, then play Scourge Hydra to block either one of his creatures and deal damage to the Ooze. That levels up both my 7-power creatures, but it leaves me open to blocking, and I would have to lose my Scourge Hydra, so I think I could also play Cavern Slime to block his Sentinel and play his Corpse Crawler, which levels up my Cavern Slime, but I really want to play these big creatures because they're huge. By far the biggest creatures in my deck. So I'm just going to ignore his Steam Sentinel for now, and deal 3 to my Oozling, and force him to deal with my 7-power creatures. And if I draw a 6-power creature, which I couldn't remember how many I had in my deck, but I knew I had a Fun Guy and a Featherfang, and it appears I also have Spirit Bloom Dryad and Bramble Warrior, then I can block Steam Sentinel relatively safely. Or not safely, but trade for it. Because I don't think anything I have lives through an attack by Steam Sentinel. Unless it's Tusken's Warlord, which, doesn't even deal damage to it. I guess there's Grapplevine. Grapplevine would have actually been pretty good, because that trade's pretty even. Another Darkstone Ace here, probably... Okay. Hits the Corpse Crawler. So it trades, kills my guy, and then Lava Fused Ace here. That's not a card I was expecting. So I can Ursine Strength my Oozling so it lives and kills his Aesir. That's definitely going to be the play. I can't kill... I want to play Patriarch, but I can't afford not killing Steam Sentinel because it does at least 11 damage to me this turn and 8 next turn. So let's play Featherfang and then just Ursine Strength my Oozling. Ranks up my Ursine Strength too, so I get to kill one of his creatures, have a ranked up Ursine Strength. Because I want to clear lava. I want to clear his creatures off the board. This way he has to deal with my Oozling and Scourge Hydra instead of having a Lava Fuse on the board and me having a Scourge Hydra on the board. And like maybe a Werewood Patriarch or something like that. It just makes my board, I think, slightly better against him. Especially if he has played 2 Darkstone Acers, it's really important to keep level those cards to give my creatures high toughness, like Scourge Hydra, Arsine Strength, even Raleigh Ooze or Zrath would be good picks. Ooh, you know, Rot Wonder might actually be pretty good with him. He's playing a billion Darkstone Acers or Shadowsmith. So he's playing a Loyan, and he level of Nionic War Charger. Zrath is worse than Raleigh Symbiote, so let's play Delver and Symbiote. Symbiote's a 10/10 at rank 2. So I'd rather play him than Zrath. And my next hand is not incredible. But it does have a Sharpblade Delver. No tricks. Was kind of hoping to draw the either the Dendrify or the other... Oh no, I did draw the Ursine Strength, I just didn't get a chance to play it. Ether Tap Shaman. Not too scared about that. I think I can ignore the Steam Sentinel until he actually plays the other... Let's see, worst case scenario is he plays 2 Darkstone Acers. So let's play Sharpblade Delver. I guess if he wants to use a spell to kill my Sharpblade Delver, it's going to happen anyway, so... Attack there, and I'll put Wayward Patriarch in front of Steam Sentinel. A 4/7 is not going to do that much on the board. My other cards suck, and this way if he has an Instigator, he can't just hit me for 14 for no response on my end. Ooh, Cavern Slime plus Ursine Strength 2 is actually a huge deal. Though Ursine Strength 2 is only +7/+7, it makes my Cavern Slime a 13/9 with regen 6, which is quite difficult to deal with. So it doesn't look like he has a good answer to my Delver, so he's going to have to block it again next turn. Leveling an Arcworm, which is the 4/7 flyer that damages whenever a creature moves. The only bad thing is I can't block Aether Tap Shaman with my Slime because it's not big enough. Because it would only have 9 power. So I'm just going to ignore it. I'm not going to block his Aether Tap Shaman because I don't want him to like Frost Shadow Strike or pump it or anything like that. So I'm just going to kill a Shadowsmith with my Delver and pump my Cavern Slime and hope to draw... I think I drew Torgmai Mender in the last couple hands. Yeah, I have Torgmai Mender and Fungi, so I'm probably going to exile the Mender to the Torgmai Guardian to make it a 12/12 and block his Aether Tap Shaman with that. And then can't really use Corpse Crawler, so I'll probably chump his 7/1 Aether Tap with Werewood Ranger. Or possibly Vigor Leech it. Most likely just going to play the Werewood Ranger though, because it scales a lot better than Vigor Leech, becoming 10 power at rank 2 instead of just -6/-6. I'm really curious. I know he has a Flamer Instigator, that's the main way he can take down my Cavern Slime. Because that's 12 power at rank 2. But burn spells, as far as burn spells go, I don't think there's very many things that take down a Cavern Slime. Flame Jet, a rank 2 Flame Jet, if you're at rank 3, kills it. If he has a spell that allows him to move his Aether Tap Shaman to kill my Cavern Slime, that also does it, which is probably why I should put Cavern Slime over in this lane, honestly. But there's a bit of an oversight on my part. Because if he moves the 7/1 Aether Tap, it's not guaranteed to kill me. He has to actually have a spell that damages Cavern Slime. But if he plays any spell, he can move his Aether Tap to kill my Cavern Slime. And I actually just don't have a response to that, so it wasn't great for me to put it in this lane. I kind of just have to cross my fingers and hope he doesn't have a spell. Okay, well there's the War Charger. A nice alternate art War Charger, since it's not the actual draft cube, he can play with his cool War Chargers. And I assume he doesn't have a spell, since he didn't jam it immediately to kill my Delver, plus my Slime. Like, I cannot remember if Frost Shadow Strike's in the format, but that would be like the perfect spell here. Yeah, okay, sweet. So he didn't even have an efficient removal spell for my creature there. So let's go ahead and make it 12/12 and chump his Aether Tap. Exiling the Torgmai Mender, and chumping with a Werewood Ranger. Okay, so he's still got the 12/7, the Flame Rift Instigator. But if my Cavern Slime lives this turn, it's a pretty likely chance he has to block it with a level 2 or level 3 creature. Okay, so Frost Shadow Strike does exist, as a matter of fact. I might actually have to dendrify that War Charger, which sucks because it's still 7/7. I just don't have very many good ways to deal with it. Like blocking it with Scourge Hydra just trades, or he can move it out of the way if that's his choice. Okay, he's just chumping the Cavern Slime. Which, you know, I'm fine with actually. If I dendrify this, do I play the Scourge Hydra in front of it or not in front of it? Let me close this. I've got a Raleigh Ooze that it blocks it. Shardblade Delver blocks it. Torgmai Guardian, Werewood Ranger. Slime does not block it because it's only got 12 toughness. Ooze and Symbiote both block it, as does Featherfang. But I'm not guaranteed to draw any of those cards is the problem. So maybe I just play Dendrify and then damage my Slime. It kills his Metamind Explorer, so he gets to draw an extra card at the first rank of rank 3, which is nice for him. And then my Slime generates to 3. I can actually Ursine Strength it again. Ursine Strength or Torgmai Mender it. How much power does Steam Sentinel have at rank 3? It's a lot, right? It's like 22, I want to say. 8, 14, 20, 20 maybe? I don't remember. I actually honestly like never see. Yeah, it's okay, so it's 20. I was about to say I just never see Steam Sentinels, so it doesn't come up that often. What I can do here is play Grapplevine to prevent his strategist from moving and kill his Steam Sentinel, and then Werewood Ranger in the center lane to eat his strategist, so he can't just move it to kill my Scourge Hydra. And then once my Soulforge starts lagging, I'll attack him for 11 and pass the turn. Okay, there's the rank 3 Ursine Strength, which is +9 or +11 I can never remember. 11. So that makes Cavern Slime a 17/13 with regen 6. Probably not good. Probably not better than putting on any creature I already have in play, like a Patriarch or something like that. Okay, so that was pretty decent. Good 2-for-1 on his part. I actually don't have any creatures on the board after this, so if he plays something weak, I can like justify playing a Cavern Slime. Well, okay, I can't block Arcworm, so if I play a Cavern Slime in front of it, he'll have to move it, which he will be able to move because, you know, Grapplevine is going to die. Alternatively, I could play Corpse Crawler and sacrifice Grapplevine, but I want the Steam Sentinel to die because I know he has Flame Riff Instigator in his deck. So let's play... I think Patriarch is better just because it has way more health. Even if it doesn't have regen, it just doesn't die to a lot of the things that Cavern Slime would die to. Oh, regen is really big. If it was level 2 Cavern Slime, I'd probably play it, but regen 6 is just less than half of its total health. And if he moves this Arcworm out of the way to deal damage to me, I can block it with Guardian or Featherfang. Probably Guardian, though. And then, actually Guardian's a 21/21 if I exile this Mender. And if he moves it, it does damage to me, but this is an 18/21. That's a gigantic creature that he has to block somehow. With a Darkstone Acer. Well, I'd punish him if I had, you know, any cards in my deck that could deal with that. He drafted a lot of Acers, but when you're behind like that, Acers are not good. Especially under-leveled ones. So let's try to just play a big Torgmai Guardian. Huge Torgmai Guardian. Exiling the Mender, because I think Grapplevine's got a little more mileage I can get out of him. And then play Symbiote in front of the other Acer for the regen 4. 19/19, not 21/21, sorry. But really, what's the difference? They're both gigantic. Now if he plays the level 3, anything I'm worried about, I can just Dendrify it. Okay, what you got for me, Lenny Vine? Most threatening card I've seen is... I mean, it's the end of rank 3, so he has to play with whatever rank 3 cards he has left, which... I think he has one Darkstone Acer that's rank 3, and I know War Charger, of course, which just dies my Patriarch here if he doesn't have like a Blood Barrier or Pummel Pack or anything like that. So if he does have Pummel Pack, I just get to Vigor Leech it to death. So there's not a whole lot of pump spells in Aloyan that can pump a creature's power, or I'm sorry, its health. He's still got the level 3 Shadow Smith, but I doubt he's going to play that. Well, he could. I mean, it's not bad. Blood Boil. Okay, Blood Boil will count my symbiote. Okay. I don't actually have any good creatures, so I'm just going to play Dark Shard Witch to hit him for 2, and then Scourge Hydra, the Dark Shard Witch, to hit him for extra. And then 19 with the Guardian puts him at 24. Pass the turn. I drew two level 3 creatures and a Ursine Strength, which, yeah, it's only a level 1 Ursine Strength. If it was the level 3 one, I would like crush him right now because my creature would get plus 15, or plus 13, and I can put it on a Dark Shard Witch, and it would actually be a real creature. But since he didn't actually play any real creatures, I think my best bet is just to play my 2 level 2 creatures. Ursine Strength to push through damage on Dark Shard Witch is not the greatest because it would only be like an 8-4 or an 8-5, 8-6, which is not that great. Does lane placement matter? He has a lot of creatures mobility, so maybe if I space out my level 3 creatures so he can't block them in consecutive turns. This only ever draws 1 card, right? No, okay, it draws 2 cards when it dies at rank 2. Okay, that's neat. I mean, the card's so bad that I actually just had no idea what it did. I knew it draws cards when it dies, but that's only good if you're blocking and your opponent's creature has Defender and you have good cards to draw into. So I have no idea what's in his deck that he can dig to deal with this situation, but I hope that he gets out of it. So he has to have another level 3 Darkstone Acer? Oh, ooh, he did it! Okay, so 5, and then Ursine Strength on the Dark Shard, which kills him. So that's 13 damage. Swing for 18. Sweet. Round 1 win against the team.